It's one thing to just pass the ASVAB and get enlisted, but it's a whole nother thing to ace it and get into the best military jobs. Hi, I'm Abel from Job Test Prep. If you're about to take the ASVAB and want to learn how to score high and qualify for the hottest military job, this video is for you. Let's dive right in. The ASVAB is an aptitude test used to determine if you're qualified to enlist in the military and which jobs you qualify for. Contrary to some beliefs, it's not an IQ test, and it doesn't measure your overall intelligence. The ASVAB consists of 9 sections, each focuses on different subjects and varies in its time limits and number of questions. In our complete ASVAB practice, you'll get more than 90 online practice tests covering all these ASVAB sections with detailed explanations for every practice question. Let's move on to the most crucial thing, your ASVAB scores. The scores you get on the ASVAB subtests have a massive impact on your entire military career. These scores are divided into 2 main groups you should know about: AFQT and line scores. Your AFQT score is calculated by combining the scores you got on these 4 ASVAB categories, or in short, the math and English sections. Your AFQT raw score is translated into a percentile score between 1 to 99. This tells you how well you did on the AFQT compared to a base group of approximately 6,000 other test takers. For example, a 70 on your AFQT indicates you scored as well as or better than 70% of that base group. There are minimum AFQT scores you must reach to be able to sign a contract to enlist. Here are the minimum scores required to enlist for every service. Note that to join the military, you must have a high school diploma or hold a GED. If you're a GED holder, or if you'd like to get specific bonuses and incentives, as part of your contract, you'll have to get an AFQT score of 50 and better. So, as I mentioned before, the other scores you need to know about are the line scores, or in their official name, composite scores. Line scores determine what you're going to do in the military. The higher these scores are, the more military opportunities will be offered to you. Every military branch has its own line scores, as they base them on different sets of ASVAB sections. Check out the official ASVAB site link in the description to see what ASVAB sections your desired branch uses to compute its line scores. So to sum it up, scoring high on your AFQT and line scores enables you to get bonuses and incentives and qualify for lots of great military jobs. One of the quickest ways to improve your ASVAB scores is to identify your weaker subjects and practice them hard. In our ASVAB preparation pack, you'll get access to an online diagnostic test that will instantly show you which areas to focus on to boost your scores. Overall, there are 4 different ASVAB versions: the computerized ASVAB, also known as CAT-ASVAB, the paper and pencil ASVAB, the ASVAB CEP, and the PiCAT. The CAT-ASVAB is an adaptive test, which means that the test is tailored to your ability, and the difficulty level of the questions changes according to your answers from very easy to very hard. The CAT-ASVAB version has a penalty for guessing, so if you see you're running out of time, continue answering as best as you can and don't take risky guesses to finish in time. And remember, on this version, the harder the question is, the higher your score will be. The paper and pencil ASVAB is naturally not adaptive, and you get the same questions as the other test takers, no matter your ability level. On this version, there is no penalty for guessing, so if you don't know the answer, make an educated guess. The ASVAB CEP, or Career Exploration Program, is given to high school students in grades 10, 11, and 12 to help them explore military and civilian career paths. If you're in the 11th grade and above, you're allowed to use your ASVAB CEP scores for enlistment. The PiCAT is a computerized exam that is identical to the ASVAB test with one exception. You can take the PiCAT at the comfort of your home, and it's not proctored nor timed. If you want your PiCAT scores to count as official ASVAB scores, you'll have to do a short verification test first, which takes about 20 minutes to complete. Now that you know about the different ASVAB versions, here are a few tips to help you prepare and get a high score. Your performance on the Math and English sections have the biggest impact on your ASVAB scores. As opposed to your English skills, your math skills can be improved even if you have limited time to prep. If you feel rusty, I highly recommend brushing up on your arithmetic skills to boost your ASVAB scores. In our complete ASVAB practice, you'll have detailed math study guides teaching you everything you need from square one. Answering tons of ASVAB questions is not enough to ace the test. Try to take a few full-length ASVAB practice tests throughout your prep so you get used to working efficiently under time pressure. All of our ASVAB practice tests are timed, allowing you to practice under real time constraints. And once you finish the practice test, you immediately get a score report showing you how you did. Don't be tempted to take the ASVAB or the PiCAT right away, even if your recruiter pushes you. Taking it when you're not fully ready and confident might lead to poor performance and low scores. It's better to postpone it by a few weeks and take the time to study. And don't worry, you'll have plenty of other available test dates. I invite you to visit our dedicated ASVAB practice page to try an ASVAB sample test, see more expert tips, and gain instant access to our accurate preparation pack. That's all for now. I hope you found this video helpful. Please comment if you have any questions or if you want to contribute anything for future recruits. Good luck on your upcoming ASVAB!